am I right in thinking that the appetite for the kind of stories they did will continue in the public, so therefore the desire to fulfill that in newspapers will continue, so nothing big will change, the title will go, but somebody else will do it?
No, I mean, the Sunday Mirror printed an extra 1 million copies. I think the Star printed several 100,000, the Sunday People printed, and they all sold far greater numbers than they had previously. So there's a huge market, and they're trying to capture that market, as indeed is the Mail on Sunday.
So that won't change?
No,
but people will still be looking at your private life and the private lives of other people?
Yes, but I think the difference is now that there's a recognition that we need to safeguard privacy, and where until now there was no chance of getting any sort of law done in England because Parliament, the government, even the police were all in the thrall of Murdoch. Now that that's been broken, I think there's every chance that the politicians will look at this objectively instead of asking themselves, would this please Mr. Murdoch?
Do you agree with at least part of that, that perhaps the fear of the Murdochs is gone, that they've lost a lot of the power that they seemed to have before, and so maybe there is more appetite for a privacy law?
Oh no, I mean, you've seen that. Mr. Miliband, or someone said to me, what are the Taliban doing asking questions in Parliament the other day? But they're all standing up to Rupert Murdoch. They're all, if you like, criticising. None of them would have done that before. They were all frightened of him.
So that has changed. That bit has changed.
Well, at the moment it has, yes. Yeah.
At the moment, what do you think?
Well, we'll see what happens. You know, Rupert Murdoch is a very powerful, very clever man, and he won't take what's happened lying down. So we'll see what he comes back with. But the man has an awful lot of power worldwide. I mean, in Australia, he's got 70% of the media he controls, big chunks in America.
I think the difficulty is that when all the stuff comes out that's coming out now, when all the information comes out, when we learn the full contents of the Harbottle and Lewis dossier, for example, I think Murdoch would be great difficulty keeping control of his company. I think he may well end up going.
That might be the case, Max, but the reality of it is I was in a fish and chip shop tonight in Byfleet called Superfish. So I asked everybody there what they thought about this. And, well, of course, everybody's got a right to privacy, but would you like to know the secrets of the rich and famous? Oh, yes, of course we would.
Well, of course
really
well, there you are.
You know, absolutely. See, we all would. I mean, that's the unfortunate thing, that everybody loves gossip, but it doesn't mean it's right to print it. And that's the whole point. So when it's pure gossip, when it's tittle-tattle, when it's just tawdry revelations, well, then there is a very strong argument saying you shouldn't do it, and I think we will get a law that will stop it.
Well, I hope there's not a law, Max, but I hope that there's a free press, but a press complaints commission, call it what you want, that it actually is strong and stands up and is independent and can take care of the excesses of the media, i.e. phone hacking and things like that.